What is good, y'all? Welcome back to your Chicago Blackhawks franchise mode here on NHL 23, and it has been a minute. I'm talking like 3 months minute. Obviously, I have a lot to talk about, but regardless of that, like I said, welcome back to Chicago with our franchise here. Yeah, I'll get into everything here in a second, but it looks like we have some playoff hockey to attend to right now. So let's kind of refresh everything, take a look at the team again. I know it's been a while, so even if you missed the last episode or you just don't remember it, like I hardly did, I had to rewatch some of it, but we'll take a look at the team here. So I do remember from last episode, though, that we did trade for Nathan MacKinnon, one of the best players in the league, obviously. Got him for pretty cheap, just like a prospect I wasn't going to use probably. And he's helping out that second line right there. And, of course, we still have our big dogs like Catton, Haminaho, Bedard, Korchinski, Pelika, Leonov, Necas, all these guys, they're still here. And in goal, we still have Yuri Zykov, who we acquired from Montreal. And we're hoping to see this kind of stats, except for more wins from Zykov here in the playoffs. So, obviously, this franchise has been, I would say pretty successful. We won a cup, so there is at least that legendary moment with the tip-in by Bedard. But, I want to strive for more. I said I wanted to get to the end of Bedard's career, and I still plan to do that. And hopefully we can achieve that. He is 26 years old right now, so he's probably at least got another 10 years on him. So we do have a lot of simming to do. Look at that shooting category, by the way, of all 99s, as well as the puck skills. So this dude is just insane. But yeah, I mean, we've already seen the numbers. He put up 94 points this year, which for a user-created team is about 120. I don't know why that is still in the game. But yeah, he has been obviously incredible. 807 points in his career already. And in the playoffs, 93 points in 85 games, 50 goals, mind you. So very successful there as well. And I believe it was just 2 years ago then we would have won the Stanley Cup with 21 games played. So that's actually a lot more recent than I remember. So let's see if we can hopefully start a dynasty here, winning 2 in 3 years. First round matchup here, we are going against the Minnesota Wild. So let's take a look at their team here. See who they're rocking with here. What year are we in? We're in 2032. Holy shit. That is a long ways away. All right, so the Minnesota Wild, their first line, we have Bergeron, Michael Misa, and Kirill Kaprizov. Michael Misa, obviously, a 94 overall at the moment, and he has been really good the last 2 years. Point per game player, pretty much. Minnesota has not seen a lot of playoff success. Looks like 2 first-round exits the last 2 years, so they are looking to push past the first round this year, but hopefully we prevent that. We have Connor, Troy Terry, and Matt Boldy on the second. Trikazov, Braz, and Lundestrom on the third, and then Colton Dock, Josephson, and Ogren on the fourth. For defense, they have Vesinen and Backstrom as their top pair, Rensfeldt, Norlinder as the second, and Dylan Coughlin and Grundinen. Fucking not even close on that, but yeah, that is their bottom pair right there. So actually a very solid defensive core. Vesinen being their top one is, not the greatest, but they have a lot of depth here. Obviously an 85 on the third pair is really good, so that could be an issue for us. And then in gold, of course, they have Jesper Wallstedt at a 92 overall. He did not have a good playoff last year, it looks, but and honestly not too impressive numbers. Holy shit. Okay, look at his games played, dude. They just do not care about goalie fatigue in this game. 70 games? Like, holy fuck, dude. They are killing his ass out there. And then, yeah, in the playoffs, he hasn't been spectacular, so they're just gassing him. And then Pouliot as their backup here, 86, a good rating, but a lot of times these auto-generated goalies, either they get streaky in a playoff, but besides that, they're really nothing to show for. So there is Minnesota's team, definitely a very solid first-round matchup. I think we have them beat in all 3 categories, although overall-wise, Wallstedt is definitely better. So hopefully that won't cause an issue for us here in the slow sim. And speaking of that, let's get right into it here. Actually, let's refresh our mind on our lines here. So I believe, top pair is going to be Catton, Bedard, and Haminaho. Then we have MacKinnon, Necas, Leonov on that second line, Petit, Caswell, De Silva on the third, and Gauthier, Nazar, and McAllister on the fourth. For our defense, we have Korchinski and Pelika as the top pair, Kasparaitis, Will Sharp as the second, and Markov and Hellison on the bottom pair with Zykov and Augustine in the net. So we are pretty much ready here. I don't think I'm going to make any changes. I'm just going to let the team sim as they did at the end of the regular season there, and hopefully we can find some magic in the playoffs, as we were 56-20-6, a very good record, 8-2 to end the year as well, which is great to see. So let's not waste any more time here. Game 1 here, round 1 against the Minnesota Wild here in Chicago. First period is going to be 1-0 Minnesota. Bergeron on the power play. Shots are 12-6 to them, so we definitely got to wake up here and at least get some more shots. Second period is okay. Bergeron has a hat trick in the second period. 2 goals in this period to be exact, and bras for them. So not looking good for game 1 here, as we will slow sim the third. Power play from Minnesota goes nowhere. We were out shooting them until this power play, but Catton scores a power play goal, and so does Bedard, and we are right in this game. 10 minutes left. We need another one. There we go. Nate Chast makes it 4-3. Just one more to tie now. Come on, you guys have made it this far. We can definitely get another one at this point. A minute and a half left. Will we have somebody? No, we don't. So we make a late push, but it was a bit too late as our offense stalled out in the first 2 periods. And big game for Kaprizov and Bergeron there. 3 goals and 3 assists respectively. So we dropped game 1 at home, which is not good at all. But hopefully we kind of had a wake-up call there. I'm just going to go right into game 2. I trust this team. So let's have a better game here. Let's get some offense. I know Zykov gave up 4 goals, but we didn't get any until the third period. So hopefully that'll change here in game 2. First period is going to be 2-1 Hawks. All right, I'll take that. Nate Chast and Caswell for us. Trikozov for them. Shots are 13-9 in favor of Minnesota, but we do have the lead going into the second period, and it is going to be 3-2. Nathan MacKinnon, there we go. Our big deadline pickup scores his first playoff goal with us. Kaprizov for them, so the Stars are shining right now as we enter the third. We need to close out this game. I'm looking at you, Zykov, and as soon as I say that, Troy Terry ties the game, but Pelika gets it right back for us. Power play for us right after. We cannot capitalize. All right, here we go. 10 minutes left. Another power play for us goes nowhere. And another power play, 5-on-3, and still goes nowhere. So might have to make some changes to the play or the power play. But it looks like we will hang on here in game number 2. 4-3 is your final, and we are victorious there. So there we go. MacKinnon 3 points, Nate Chast 3 points, and Leonov 2 assists and 4 hits. So that second line really coming to play in this game. So there we go. I like to see that. I'm not going to change anything just yet. We'll see. This game will be the big decider, though. So if we do lose, we might have to make some changes because we do not want to fall down 3-1. That is not looking good for us. So big game 3 here in Minnesota. First period is going to be 0-0. Shots are 13, so looks like a dead even game so far. Let's see the second period. There we go. 2-0. MacKinnon and Leonov for us. Shots are 23-24 actually in favor of them, but Zykov seems to be holding it down. Hopefully I didn't jinx them twice in a row as we enter the third period, up 2-0. And we definitely need this game. Go up 3-0, not 3-0, 2-1 out of 3 games would be huge, because if we can win the next game, then we pretty much have them beat, unless this game just completely fucks us and they win 3 in a row. But it looks like 3 minutes left. Can we hold on here? 2-0 lead, and that we do a shutout for Zykov on 37 shots. Wallstedt, a great game himself, making 30 saves, but Yuri Zykov just that much better as we take game number 3, and he needed a game like that after giving up 7 goals combined in the first 2 games. So we will take that, of course. MacKinnon, already 2 points a game through the first 3 games, so that is looking great. I'd like to see a little bit more offense from that first line. I know in the first game they kind of came alive late, but I want to see more offense from them here in the first 2 periods. So here we go. Game number 4, still in Minnesota. Can we take the 3-1 lead? First period is 1-0 Minnesota. Not even going to fucking try it this time. They are, actually, we are out shooting them 11-7, but we do trail 1-0 in the score. Second period is 2-0 them. Norlander for them. Their defensemen are, and that dude was like right in front of the net. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, 2-0 for, where was his goal? Okay, that was from the point. That's fair enough. But yeah, 2-0 Minnesota here. We definitely have our work cut out for us here in the third, and we could use some offense. I'm calling on that top line. They have been a little quiet in these first 3 games, as we are halfway through the period with nothing to show for. So it's looking like Wallstedt's turn to have a big game, but we need to find a way to solve him. And at least twice here before the end of the third period, but it's not looking good for us. 2 minutes left, and Jesper Wallstedt is going to come back right after Yuri Zykov gets a shutout. He does the same here in game number 4, and Minnesota ties up the series. Good game from Zykov again, which I like to see, but a goose egg for this loaded team is not good at all. So let me see if maybe we want to bump up McKinnon to that first line. So Catton only has the 1 goal, so does Bedard, and Haminaho has 2 assists. So I think just because of positions, I'm going to move McKinnon up here. Although points-wise, okay, he has 10 penalty minutes, though, in 4 games. That's not great. So we'll move McKinnon up there, and honestly, I'll just hope for the best with the rest of the team. Although that top pair has been shit. So let's actually bump up Kasparaitis there to the top pair for now. He's been playing good, and I have no reason to put out Zykov. He's playing great right now, especially in the last 2 games. So we'll see if we can take Game 5. We really need this game. This is a must-win game. Series is knotted up 2-2, and we need to come back with a big win here. So first period, and there we go, 1-0. Petit on that third line. Shots are 12-11 in favor of us. Hopefully we can keep this lead, and I want to see something from that first line. Let's see something. Second period. Okay, I didn't mean their first line as Kaprizov scores. Connor and Doc for them, so basically up and down the lineup they're scoring. Shots are 26-22 in favor of us. We just got to solve Wallstedt at this point. As they get an early power play to start the third, goes nowhere. Come on, first line. I need something. Bedard, Catton. Like, you guys only have the 1 goal right now. I need something. Power play again from Minnesota, but Natchez, a short-handed goal there, and then we give up the power play right after, so that's great. Still a 2-goal lead for Minnesota, 5 minutes left. It's not looking good. We need one quick, and Kaprizov puts us away. Another power play. We are giving up too many power plays. As who's taking penalties right now? Kat and Korchinski. Yeah, look at all these penalties from us. They had 1 to our 5. If that isn't telling of this game simulation, as we drop game number 5-2. So not a good look there. Natchez now, well, I guess he's tied with McKinnon with 6 points. And I'm actually going to bump him up to the first line. Bedard is going to get demoted to that second line. He's not doing anything. And, oh yeah, and Leonov's been great, so I'm bumping him up too. So the first line became the second line now, so we pretty much flip-flop those lines. I'll leave the defense the same. Everything else I'll just leave the same. But it's really just, although the bottom 6 hasn't been good either way. But yeah, we need this line right here to start producing. So hopefully bumping them down a line will help them. There's not much I can do. I mean, we have this good of a team, so there shouldn't be an excuse to whether what lineup I put that we lose. So especially in the first round, because this team, I mean, they're okay, but compared to us, it shouldn't even be close. So Game 6 here in Minnesota, we're on our heels here, down 3-2 in the series. First period, and 0-0 is the score. Shots are 10-8 in favor of Minnesota. And, I mean, that line just needs to do something. Come on, second period. There we go, 4-2. And there you go, look at Catton and Haminaho get 2 goals there. Korchinski and Leonov for us complete the 4 goals in this period. They get Connor and Kaprizov for them. So a big third period. We just need to hang on to this 2-goal lead, and we will force a Game 7. If we can get more offense, that'd be great. But it's mainly about shutting them down and not allowing them back in this game. And here we are halfway through the period. No goals for either team. A power play for us goes nowhere. 7 minutes left. They are out shooting us at this point, but we are holding on right now. 3 minutes left. Okay, here we go. 1-goal game. Can we hang on the last minute? And we do. So a bit of a scare there. 2.5 minutes left. They score, but we hang on to take the big Game 6 victory. And, I mean, more than big. It was an elimination game. So good for us there. And we will force a Game 7 here back in Chicago. So Natchez still leading our team in points. And, yeah, I mean, the lineup changes seem to work for that game. Every other series is completed. And actually no Game 7s. There was a lot of Game 4s and 5s with only the Ducks and Edmonton going to Game 6. So Game 7 here back in the United Center. We should be able to beat this team, so we just got to trust our guys. Bedard, I'm calling on you. You're the captain. You've only got 1 goal this series. I need you to start producing more. First period, 1-0. And Nathan McKinnon on the power play. He's been great for us in this play. We had 17 shots. Damn. That's like the game last night, the Colorado and Chicago. Colorado had like 22 shots in the first. Like, it wasn't even close. And we lead 1-0 here, so hopefully that will continue here in the second period. And, oh, God, that is great. That's great. Bergeron, who's been great for Minnesota, gets 2 there. And Backstrom, Korchinski gets 1 back for us, but Zykov just shits the bed in that period, and so did our defense. And these weren't even power play goals, so that's I got to point the finger at Zykov for that third period. We have to win this game. And Bedard, I've called your name already, but you need to score here. And Connor scores on the power play. And okay, yeah, we are finished. So we're going to lose here in the first round of Minnesota. Okay, McKinnon is looking to make it a game. Might be a bit too late. We need another quick one. But it's not looking good, as Nathan McKinnon has a memorable playoff run with us, but Bergeron completes another hat trick with the empty netter, and we fall to Minnesota in 7 games. That is bad. So another quick exit for this team. I think we made it to the second round last year, and we are done here, or maybe it was the third, maybe it was the conference finals, but we are done here in the first round, which is a bit disappointing, or really disappointing, actually. This team is fucking amazing. And, I mean, you can't blame McKinnon. He was great. He actually led the team in points, I think I saw. Yep, 10-7. And I got to point the finger at Bedard. That was probably his worst playoff series to date. He had 2 points. Goal and assist. That is shit. After having 94 points, I mean, he's had great playoff success every other year. So not a good return to the series for Bedard and for us as we lose in 7. And I guess there's nothing to do but get to the offseason, so we will do that. And I guess while I have a second here, I can kind of explain everything, why I've been gone for so long, what's next. So, well, firstly, as you can see, we're still on NHL 23 with the Blackhawks. The reason for that is, one, I don't own NHL 24 and don't plan to for a little bit, as the Buffalo Sabres actually win the Stanley Cup this year. Yeah, franchise mode is like broken right now. It's not even playable. Like, teams aren't signing guys to their contracts. People have been having their franchise modes deleted, so that would just suck. Starting one up and then having to scrap it. Like, I know Tactics was one of the biggest, if not the biggest, franchise mode streamer for the NHL series. Just had his Blackhawks series ruined because his files were deleted, and he only got I think 4 episodes. As we take a look at the retirements, Brad Marchand, Draisaitl, Goudreau, among the big names. Really big retirement class here as former Blackhawks Brandon Saad and Max Domi retire. And then for the goalies, anybody of note? Anton Forsberg actually had the most games played, but Matt Murray, wow, that wasn't close. Matt Murray and Jonas Korpisalo for the goaltenders there. But yeah, franchise 1 on 24 is just, it stinks right now. It's not even playable. So, and I've heard the gameplay has been very mixed reviews. I can't give any opinion on that. I haven't played the game, so I'm not bashing the game in any sense on that part. But yeah, I don't own it right now. I don't want to pay $70 for it, especially at the moment. Yeah, it's not worth full price, definitely. If it goes on sale, it might be if you just want to scratch the itch of playing with the new rosters or just playing the new NHL game in itself. But yeah, to spend $70 on it, I would not suggest it at all. So yeah, that's reason number 1. And yeah, I guess that's the main reason why we're here. And to kind of give you guys an idea of why I was gone, I actually moved out. So that was a big step for me. I got my own place now. So that actually could be a good thing for video creation. That gives me a lot more time. At least in my free time, to make videos. So yeah, you could see an influx of videos coming as I'm kicking off everything right now. But yeah, guys, like I said, I moved out, so that could be a big step for video creation, and hopefully it will be. I actually have some ideas in mind, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, so it's been, like I said, it's been about 3 months since I last posted, so hopefully we'll get this shit geared up and ready to go. We can try out some new content maybe in the future, maybe even getting away from sports games, because they're going to fucking shit, dude. Especially EA games. Like Madden is copy-paste. Like Madden might be the worst one, because that game is literally copy-paste. Like, I mean, so is NHL, but Madden is just bad. Like, the gameplay's not fun. I mean, they added a little bit to franchise mode, but it's still kind of the same system. And yeah, I mean, it's just not. It's not fun. So there is that. And yeah, I mean, gaming in general is kind of going down the toilet in terms of interest. Even not even just. I'm not saying games, because there are some still good games being made, but yeah, I mean, I know Spider-Man 2 just came out. That's a big game for a lot of people. I might grab it. I still haven't played the first one, which I know might be crazy to some people. I had it at one point, but I just never played it. I used to be addicted and only wanted to play sports games, or when Fortnite was big, I was playing that, obviously. But yeah, I want to start getting into more like single player or story games, because I just feel like they have better quality anyway. So I feel like it'd just be better. And you guys let me know what kind of videos you want to see, what games you want me to play. If you guys leave any good ideas that sound interesting, if there's any interest or from you guys or from me, then we can give it a shot. But yeah, that's kind of everything I needed to go over. So let's jump back into this franchise real quick. We can get the draft done real quick. I'm not too worried about it right now. We're in win now mode. If we can get some, trading pieces or some guys who can help us in the future, that'd be great. But like I said, I'm not too worried about it here. I mean, it's kind of just a shot in the dark if we think it's going to be the best prospect here. 4 years out. Cohen is 4 years out. I think I just want to go for this this guy right here. He's 2 years out. He has a confirmed gold big tipper. So yeah, let's actually go for. Of course, I get the guy who I can't pronounce, but Dustin here. He's actually low elite at 18 years old with almost full X factors, which is really good. Big tipper, crease crasher, close quarters, relentless, and truculent. So he actually is like a purebred power forward here. This dude is fucking great. I will take that. He can develop down in the juniors, minors, wherever he'll be put. As we have our second round pick next. Any big potential guys I can go after in this draft? There's a couple of goalies here. Could take a risk on this guy. They might be one of these guys. They might be at least a medium top 6. I don't really care for the goalie. Although he's got an X factor, it says. Only confirmed. So let's go for the Swede here. And he is top 6, so that's something. Again, I'm not too worried about these guys. I'm more concerned about getting this franchise mode done. Simon Bedard's career. That is, they say this guy's he's probably low top 6 if he's a gem. So let's go with Bembridge here, who's also low top 6. Let's see if I was wrong. See what this other guy is. If somebody wants to pick him. Oh, low top 4. Yeah, I forgot he's a defenseman. So, yep. The gem thing is a scam. They never are fucking right with that. But yeah, I did have an idea. I don't know if I mentioned this in one of the earlier videos. I think I did. And that was to live stream the last few years of this franchise. And I actually still do want to do that. I'm not sure if I want to, post a few videos of it, get the series back off the ground, and then do the live stream, or if I just want to post this video and then do the live stream. So if you guys have any interest in that, please let me know. And also let me know when I should do that. If you want to see it as just the next video, we kind of just sim through everything, get this done. The only thing is, I don't know how soon I'm getting 24, so I don't know if I will be posting the next franchise soon. But, I mean, I don't know how much interest there is in this series in itself at this point. So if you guys just want to see like the end of Bedard's career, his final stats, if we can win another cup, it's probably just going to be more of a laid-back stream. I'm not going to go like try hard. We already won a cup, so that's already a success. I mean, I'll still try to build a team as best I can, but maybe not putting like a crazy amount of effort into it, just because, this game's already, 24 is already out, and yeah, this, obviously I kind of messed up the flow of the series by not posting in a while, but yeah, like I said, you guys let me know on that, and we will go from there. But I will round out the draft here. I literally just picked a bunch of random people. I really, like I said, it doesn't really matter to me at this point. What our prospect, and I think we already have like a crazy amount of prospects. It's really easy to draft in this game. So I'm not too worried about that. As we jump into the off season here, we'll have some players to re-sign. I know Haminaho's contract is up. and we have $20 million to work with. So what is he asking for? I do want to keep him around 13 mil, which is a lot. It is less than his last contract. But if he only wants the 3 years, honestly, I can do that. If he wants like just under, I'll just give him the 14 because he'll probably say no to that. So let's see if he likes that, and he does. And we have $7 million to work with. So Petit is up to an 86, which is good to see. But I might qualify him because he's an RFA. And then actually all these guys I'm going to qualify because nobody wants to re-sign with us, of course. Don't like the RFA thing, like they never want to re-sign ever. If they're an RFA at this stage, they do not want to re-sign unless they're like some crazy good player. Usually they just say no and you qualify them and they eventually accept. So that is exactly what I'm going to do here. Lundqvist, let's give a ELC to low elite guys as well as Pollock and a few of the prospects down here. Damn it, even the ELC's gone up to a little over $1 million now. So that's how you know we're pretty far into this series. So give all those guys ELCs. Del Mastro, I mean, he can play in the AHL. He's still on this team somehow. Hellison, you probably want a one-way, probably. I mean, I guess I could bring him back. He only wants $1 million, but we can. Well, let's see how good he played last year. It was a plus 24, which is really good. Did nothing in the playoffs, however, but honestly, I might have somebody come up anyway, so we're going to let him walk. Ethan Gauthier doesn't want to resign, so I'm not even going to do anything there. Now, Nathan McKinnon, how much does he want? He was on, $7 million. I don't think I can afford that even for a year because we still have to sign Petit. Okay, he doesn't want to come back. I mean, I could see you later, I guess. I'm not going to use you. But yeah, do we have any goalies to resign as well? Zykov needs a contract. I didn't even know that. He's a UFA too. Damn. Honestly, Augustine doesn't want to come back either, though. But I could sign Augustine, and wow, he had a great year for his minimal time. Honestly, I don't even think it's worth to pay goalies in this game anyway, so I'm just going to sign Augustine here to I'll get him for 2 years at like 175. We'll see if he accepts that, and he does. So honestly, I'm going to let Zykov walk just because of the cap restraints that I have. I still have to sign Petit at some point, or he gets offer sheeted. But honestly, I'm fine with Augustine taking the starting role. I mean, I don't think goalies mean anything in this game, like literally nothing. And maybe Rasmussen will bump up to be our backup, but if not, I can sign one. But yeah, I mean, I just don't see the point of paying a goalie that much. So we're gonna let Augustine be the starter this year. Let's see how many forwards I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, not 9. 9, 10, and then we know for sure 11. Bruce Holland, who was our big pick this last year, I think. Yeah, 3rd overall. And then I assume one of these RFA guys are going to sign. So we should be good on forward. And then defensively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Perbix, if nothing else, is there for 6. And we have Coleman here as well. So yeah, I don't need Hellison anymore. And we have guys coming up. So we are pretty much set. It's just a matter of if our goalie is going to be ready to play backup or other guy. Honestly, any of this shit I really don't care about, but might as well do a little bit of micromanaging while I can. Only 2 scouts, and okay, there's a few guys, they can walk. And actually, our coach does need a re-up on his contract. He is fully developed, it looks like. And this was only his first year, so yeah, I mean, he did good in the regular season, so I'll give him a chance. I don't feel like throwing all the way up there, so hopefully just accept something like that. And we should be, honestly, ready for next year. We really don't need to make any moves. Yeah, he's good with that contract. We just got to hope the team has better success in the playoffs. I know you could argue we need a big move to kind of push us over the edge again, but I'll give this team another year, at least. See what they can do in the postseason. Hopefully better than what we just witnessed. First-round exit, not good. As Michael Misa is a free agent. Looks like he'll be an RFA, though, yep. Who are the top UFAs out there? Andrew Kristal, Uri Slavkovsky, Vasainen, is that the guy we just faced in Minnesota? Yep, so he is a free agent. But yeah, here are some of the top guys. Again, I don't, unless there's like some big veteran that, well, it's short by affordable. Again, we do have to sign Petit still. So yeah, veterans, there's like, Varana's 36, that is crazy. Darnell Nurse, Pavel Buchnevich. I mean, you could argue we can get like another fourth liner or a bottom. Well, we don't need defensemen. We have young guys coming up, and forwards for that matter too. So the only thing I will actually look at is goalies. I could sign like an 80 overall, and if our other goalie doesn't make the NHL roster, he can play backup, or if he does, this guy can start in the AHL. So I'll see if there's anybody down here. We can go for one of these young guys like Wells here, Matthew Wells. Sure, why not? He can play in the AHL if nothing else. So we'll offer him a contract there, and then we will send to the start of the season here. Wells does accept, and hopefully, and Theo Coleman is offer sheeted. We don't get anything for him, and oh yeah, we definitely. Oh, this is our enforcer guy. What was he offered? $1 million. Yeah, gotta match that. Harrison accepts his RFA. It looks like. So does Barry Olsen. I think those are the guys that like. They've been in the AHL forever. Moen accepts. Persaud. Yeah, these guys are on the AHL, I believe. Greer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys like haven't done anything like growth wise. Yeah, he'll probably hold out to the season to sign that. I might be able to sign him for like a cheap 1-year deal too. So we'll have to see about that. But yeah, so here we are at the start of the season. Let me take a quick look to see if Petit is signable. So we have $5 million to work with. Will Sharp needs an extension this year. He does want one. How much is he looking for? Not bad. Under $7 million for 2 years, or we can go long term with them, and it'd be like $8 or $9 million, which I don't really want to do. But that is not a bad contract. And Petit, how much is he looking for? Yeah, I'm getting him for a couple years. Let's go. So if we sign him for a cheap 1-year deal, we can have RFA again, or we can get him for like a little under $4 million for 2 years. Who's up in 2 years? Anybody? 1, 2. Let's see. Oh, okay. Bedard is, and Nate Chess is. So, and Markov's gonna need a contract. So that might be a good 2-year window for him. And honestly, I think I'll give a 2-year window to this this core. Now Bedard's gonna be here no matter what. I mean, the series is based around him pretty much, but yeah, if we don't do anything in the next 2 years, there might be big changes to be made. So that's kind of the spot right there. Perfect way to kind of set that up as Bedard. I think it was like Haminaho or Catton that have 2 years left, or maybe it's one of our defensemen. I don't know, but 2 of those guys and Petit were up in 2 years. So. I'll just go best lines for now. I'm not going to mess with them right now. I can do that in between this video and the next. But yeah, it's good to be back. Kasparaitis actually jumped down to an 84, and he doesn't have any potential left. But he still does have X factors, so there's that. But yeah, holy shit, Markov is 84. Is our enforcer defenseman? Yeah, Theo Coleman. Look at him. Doesn't look like he's going to have good chemistry on that bottom pair, but. Perbix I definitely don't need in there, but let's put Coleman in there, and I mean, you can argue where these guys play. We're gonna get a minus on that bottom pair, looks like, no matter what. But yeah, this is, you know, essentially what the team is gonna look like. The lines aren't set right now, but you guys kind of the same people pretty much. We dropped McKinnon though as a rental, but everyone else is pretty much back. And yeah, I said I wouldn't mess with the lines, but here I go. And, dude, your face-offs stink. But you're gonna play the right side anyway for now, I guess. But yeah, I can edit these lines off camera. And yeah, so, and let's actually see our goalies real quick. So Wells is an 82. What's Rasmussen is 78. So yeah, he can just be the starter in the AHL, which is fine. They look to have some good talent there, so maybe they can get another Calder Cup. Let's actually put Pollock on that top pair. This guy is low elite though, but just because of the X factors, he has a little bit more going for him. him and Smirnoff can man the top pair there. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of this episode. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, like I said, welcome back to the series. Hopefully we can get this off the ground again. And yeah, like I said, if you guys want to see that live stream, let me know. I mean, I'm probably going to do it at some point anyway, because I don't think it makes a lot of sense to do another like 30 episodes for this series at this point. So yeah, but just let me know if you guys want to see that. And what kind of content you want to see on here, because I'm kind of at a free reign right now of what we can post. So yeah, make sure you guys let me know. It's good to be back, and yeah, that's it. I got nothing. I'm kind of stalling now. So thank you guys for watching so much, and as always, you guys take care.